Want to know the best ways to work from home and make money online in 2024? Well, that's what I'm sharing in this video. You're wanting to work from home and make money online, but you're not really sure where to get started. Well, I am here to help because this is literally what I do. I have a community of over 120,000 online business owners that I am continually teaching and equipping on how to make money working for themselves. And I know if you're going to be putting energy into setting up your own work from home business or preparing yourself for a work from home job, then you want to make sure it's actually lucrative. So that's why I have researched the top 15 most lucrative work from home jobs. I'm going to be sharing them with you here. Now, the amount that you can charge for these online services go anywhere from $25 an hour up to $100, $200 per hour, just really depending on which one you choose. You'll notice that some of the skills are more advanced in the video. Don't worry, at the very end of this video, I'll share with you how you can learn every single skill that I mentioned in this list. But before we jump in, you should know a little bit about me. My name is Abbey Ashley, and here on my YouTube channel, I talk about all things working from home, being your own boss, and living that freedom life. So if that's something that you want to be a part of, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And if you click that bell, you will be notified every time I release new content, so you are sure not to miss anything. Now that you know me, I want to know a little bit about you. Let me know in the comments who you are and where you're joining me from. We have an international community, and I love seeing how far this YouTube channel reaches. All right, let's jump into it. These are the top 15 ways to work from home and make money online. Number 1, become an administrative virtual assistant. Now, this is what I love to teach about. Honestly, I think that virtual assistants is the best place for almost anyone to start because you can literally become a virtual assistant with the skills that you already have. You don't have to learn anything else. Skills like customer service, things like data entry or research or answering customer service emails, calendar management, invoicing, all of these can be done as a virtual assistant. If you're interested in becoming a VA, I do have a free 60-minute training. I will link to it below, all about how you can become a booked out virtual assistant. This is what 6,000 of our VAs have done in order to replace their income and start working for themselves. All right, number 2 is to become a Pinterest manager. Pinterest is about a lot more than just pinning recipes and your favorite outfits. Small business owners use Pinterest to drive traffic to their website. And so if you can learn how to manage a Pinterest account well for a business owner to really increase their website or their sales, that's going to be a huge benefit to the business owner, which is why this is so incredibly lucrative. Number 3, become a podcast manager. There is a lot of work that goes into podcasting, whether it's researching the topics, writing out scripts, booking guests, really following up with those guests to make sure they have the correct links, editing the podcast, putting it together, show notes. There's a lot of details that go into managing a podcast. And so if you can take those off of a podcaster's plate, there's a lot of money in that type of service. Number 4, help online business owners create courses. I'm a course creator myself. I have my signature virtual assistance program. I also teach online tech and tools like the ones I'm listing here. To date, my company has sold over $12 million in online courses, which still absolutely blows my mind. But there was a lot of work that went into that, and I definitely did not do it alone. In fact, right now I have a team of 8 full-time team members that help with this whole world of creating and selling online courses. So if you can learn that process and help somebody launch an online course or maintain an online course, this can be incredibly lucrative as well. Another way to work from home and make money online is to learn and sell email marketing services. There are tons of different softwares out there, whether it's Flowdesk or ConvertKit or MailChimp or ActiveCampaign or MailerLite. Did I cover them all? No, there's still more. There are so many different email service providers, and each one generally will have their own training. But if you can know the essential skills of what is email marketing, how do you grow an email list, and how do you convert those email subscribers to buyers, that skill is so essential and can really be transferred across any platform. And so this is a really high level skill that you can charge a lot of money for. In the same way, number 6, building and selling sales funnels. If you don't know already, a sales funnel is essentially when you get somebody on the internet to say, hey, download my free guide or this free ebook, and you get their email. And then in exchange, sometimes times they will like watch a webinar, or there's some kind of a sales process, again, email marketing that they go through, or a video series that they go through in order to lead them more and more to a sale. So you get your general traffic, you turn them into email subscribers, and then through this sales funnel process and different like landing pages, different website pages, you will convert them to a buyer. And that is a sales funnel, right? That's a digital sales funnel at least. And so if you can learn how to build these, and there's tools on how to do it, but again, if you can learn the general principles of how to build a sales funnel, one that's effective, oh my goodness, this is literally a service that will make your clients money, so you can charge a lot of money for it in return. Number 7, you can sell branding packages. If you are already a graphic designer, or maybe you're just more artistically inclined, if you can learn the basic principles of branding and how to put that into a beautiful brand board, creating the logo, the colors, the fonts, putting it all together and becoming a branding specialist is something that you can literally charge thousands of dollars for one branding package. Becoming a branding specialist and being able to bring somebody's brand they have in their brain to life is such an amazing skill. Number 8 is to become a community manager. And so there are lots of different types of online communities. These could be Facebook groups, these could be LinkedIn groups. There are new platforms now like Mighty Networks or Circle that are online communities. But an online community needs managed. Our community has over 120,000 online business owners in it. And so every single day we literally get hundreds of requests, and I can't personally go through each one of those requests. So I hire somebody to do that for me. We have ambassadors. We literally have people inside of the group that are there to like mark spam, to kick people out of the group if they're being spammy, right? A community manager can help answer questions or help guide people toward your resources. There are a lot of things that a community manager can do, and it is so helpful, especially if an online business owner has a large community themselves. Number 9, become a copywriter. I love copywriting. That is actually what I niched down to whenever I started an online business. I started off as a general virtual assistant and eventually found that I loved writing. And so I would write, these 1,000, 2,000 word blog posts for my clients that were really deep and rich and had good SEO in them. And I would, charge $60, $70 an hour for that service. And so being able to pick up on a business owner's brand voice is definitely something that's unique. But if you have that natural skill of writing anyways, and you think that you can adapt it to the style of a business owner, that can be such an amazing skill. I literally see copywriting jobs posted all the time online. And so if you have a knack for writing, this can be a huge opportunity for you. All right, looking at our number 10 way to work from home and make money is to create and sell websites. There's a lot of different platforms to sell websites. At the Virtual Savvy, we teach 2 main ones. The first one being Squarespace. Squarespace is a great platform. It's actually the one I recommend most often just because it's so user-friendly. And so creating a Squarespace website or learning how to create them so you can resell them. Literally, you could sell these for thousands of dollars if you have a high quality Squarespace website. In the same way, Elementor is a WordPress plugin. While WordPress is a lot more of a complex tool, it's not as easy as Squarespace, it is more customizable. And for certain reasons, a small business owner may want to have WordPress. There's just a lot more you can do with it. And so if somebody wants a WordPress website, then learning Elementor is a really great way to start building those websites, because again, this plugin makes it really easy to create those sites with a drag and drop feature. Number 11, you can become a real estate virtual assistant. I'm seeing this need pop up more and more, is that real estate agents need people to help them, whether it's with admin or social media or transaction coordination. There's a lot of things that you can do as a REVA or real estate virtual assistant that these real estate agents are really willing to pay for, especially if you're targeting the highest grossing real estate agents in your state. This can be a really great idea. Number 12, you can become a social media manager. Everyone needs help with their social media, whether that's Facebook posts, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. There are so many different social channels. So becoming a social media manager is definitely a great way to start out if you love social media. Number 13, for all those e-commerce people out there, you can start your own Shopify store, or you can help other people with starting Shopify stores. If you haven't noticed a trend yet so many of the different opportunities I'm sharing with you are selling services. Why is that? I believe that selling services is the fastest way to make money online. Sure, I could start an e-commerce store, right? I could start my own Shopify store, but I'm gonna need hundreds, maybe thousands of people to know that my store exists. So I'm gonna have to do a large social media following, and then some of them I'm gonna give them to my website, and some of the people that come to my website are gonna buy my product. And for a lot of times, those products are just one-off, right? If you don't have a membership. So I'm gonna have to do that all over again to get another sell. Whereas services are so incredible because a lot of times you can turn services, even if it's a one-time project, into reoccurring income. So a general virtual assistant is going to have that reoccurring monthly package of hours that you're selling, or even something like a website or a Shopify assistant, right? Maybe you do the initial setup, but then you have an ongoing fee that this individual will pay you in order to continue to maintain their site. So this is why I'm so passionate about services. This is why services are not only the most lucrative, but the fastest way to work from home and start making money online. Number 14, you can become an SEO specialist. SEO stands for search engine optimization. Whether you're doing SEO research for blogs or for YouTube channels, even podcasts, and even Instagram has search engine marketing inside of it. And so if you can learn the general principles of how to know what is highly searched and has low competition and how to optimize your content for that, oh my goodness, it is such a high skill and something that people really need. And then lastly is to become a systems specialist. Maybe all of this creative and tech stuff is like, ooh, that feels like a lot to me. I am just that organized person that likes to put other people's ducks in a row, right? Like I know the right way to do things. Think about becoming a systems specialist. A systems specialist is somebody who is going to help with project management, maybe with a tool like Dubsado, right? Or ClickUp. A systems specialist is also going to create SOPs, which are standard operating procedures. Okay, when we do a blog post, these are the 7 steps, and we will follow these 7 steps every time. So we have a procedure that that business owner or that employee can use over and over again. This is such a vital thing that small business owners need. A lot of business owners are, big picture entrepreneurs, and they need those systems people to keep them in line. All right, I know that I've dished out a lot to you. If it's feeling really overwhelming, don't worry. Nobody came out of the womb knowing these services. That would be really weird. Every skill is something that had to be learned at some point. So maybe you have a natural ability for tech or organization or writing or for making things beautiful, right? So lean into what is naturally appealing to you. If you need help, we do have a quiz. I'll link to it below, thevirtualsavvy.com/quiz. You can take that quiz to see which services, you're more naturally inclined to if you're unsure. But if you're really like, man, I know which one. I want to be a Pinterest manager. I want to be a systems specialist. Guys, we have over 50 tech and industry trainings inside of Savvy Vault. You can access this anytime. It's a monthly membership, and I think that you're absolutely going to love the content in there. So if you're wanting to dive in and really learn one of these services so you can start working from home and making money online, then definitely check out Savvy Vault. Again, I will link to that in the comments below as well. All right, let me know, what service are you most excited about? What are you interested in? What's piquing your excitement? I want to hear from you. And if there's any other future content that you want me to create, man, I would love to create that for you. This is what lights me up. I love giving people the path to their freedom life. I've experienced it myself. I've helped thousands of people experience it for themselves, and I want to help you too. So what can I help you with? Let me know in the comments. We read every single one, and we will use that information to create future videos. All right, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much again. Have a good one.